Previously on Junk Drawer Mom.
During that season where there was that communication breakdown, my heart started to become a little bit distant. I think there was a lot of factors that played into this, with my heart becoming a little bit distant towards her.
I'm still frustrated with him. He's frustrated with me. And this guy is still sitting over here. We work together, you know, whatever. And so you entertain that. All right, so we're going to pick it up, bring a little lighter mood. We're going to talk about the friend season. So Rodney and I were not friends like that. For real, for real. I mean, we of course we liked each other, you know, we loved each other, but it wasn't like, you know, he said earlier, I just want to hang out with you. No. Well, I'll say maybe it was that way for you. I didn't really have friends like that. So I was like, I wanted to hang out with him because he was kind of, you know, but generally speaking, it was definitely a process for us. And I would say we didn't really hit I'll say we started developing our friendship season maybe around year 3, 4, maybe.
I would say more like 4.
Probably
5.
year 4. Yeah. 6.
6, 7.
We actually didn't hit a really, really good stride until year 7.
Yeah, year 7 just felt
good.
Man, we went to a new place.
Yeah.
You know.
And I think part of it was having kids, because we waited about 3 years and some change to have children. So that we had to rely on each other, because I was like, these kids,
bro, they will. Ooh.
It's something else. And we're going to talk about that too. But for sure, I think developing a friendship with your spouse is very important. You know, how can you be intimate with somebody that you're not that you don't like, you know? And of course there are things that, you know, aren't the greatest, I would rather him not do, but that's part of what friendship is. And I think one of the main things for me was realizing that he's not against me. He's here to stay. He's not going anywhere, you know? And so I have to, again, hiding is overrated. I have to push beyond what's comfortable for me and be vulnerable. Yeah. And I really think once I started doing that, I noticed a change in myself, because a lot of this is also perspective. He could be doing all types of crazy stuff, but if I have a perspective it's not that big of a deal, or, you know, I'm going to love you through that, that's my belief system and what I'm choosing, you know, to do.
Yeah, I was going to say you know, Hollywood and, you know, just all of the sitcoms that we were raised up on. It's you know, you hear people, or you even hear people say, you know, oh, I married my best friend. And I would hear that and be like, I don't know. I know. I just really, now I will say this. I can honestly say that now. She has become my best friend, but could I honestly say that year 1, year 2, year 3, you know, of our marriage, I didn't feel that way. You know, did I love her? Was she my wife? Absolutely. Would lay my life down for her, you know, in a blink of an eye. But what I mean, the intimacy of friendship, friends that you desire to be around, you desire to share your experiences with, what's going on in your mind, what's going on in your heart and your soul, your secrets. You want to share that with your friends. At least I hope you have some friends, you know, that you want to share and be vulnerable with like that. So I didn't sense that with her. That wasn't our reality. And I would hear people say that, and it made me feel are we failing?
Right.
What's going on? How come we're not really friends like that? So I would just encourage you, if you identify with that, maybe you did marry your best friend right out the gate. But I would say, if you don't feel hey, I can say from the bottom of my heart, I've married my best friend, I would just say, be patient, because they're right there. You just need to become that, you know?
Yeah.
So, and it's cool to become that. You'll actually look back and appreciate that process of becoming friends.
And I'll say this too. So for context, we dated kind of off and on, but not really. Long story, but we started dating in 2006. We got married in 2009. Our engagement was only 4 months. So, and then we got married.
Because I wasn't about to be waiting a long time.
So we got married at 21. So the beauty of that is, like, obviously, you know, we've gone through some struggles and things, but the beauty of that is we've gone through them together. And that's one of the things that I love about us being married so young, is the fact that we have had the opportunity to grow together. So some
We've
of you
done a lot of firsts.
yeah,
together.
a whole lot of firsts together. And so for some of you who, you know, maybe you've been dating your significant other for, maybe y'all dated for 5 years, I don't know, you know, or 10 years, I hope not, but there'd be some couples out there like that, you know, which you have the opportunity to kind of go through this in your dating phase. It's just that we went through it, you know, in the early years of our marriage. So I did want to point that out.
And it's still, man, we're still getting closer. We're still growing in our friendship. Like right now, like, she is my homie. Like, we can play pool together. You know, I just taught her to play tunk, you know, because I said, listen, we are black people, okay? You need to know how to play spades and you need to know how to play tunk. I don't even know how to play Go Fish. She had to teach me how to play Go Fish because I'm a thug. Feel me? We don't play no Go Fish. But anyway, I'm letting y'all see a little bit who I am. I'm really polished when you see me on camera sometimes, but I feel like hiding is overrated. So I'm going to be myself. But we're still growing and hitting new levels of intimacy. But I think that you have to pay attention to it. I don't know if it's all going to come about spontaneously.
Right.
I think that there has to be focused attention with dating one another, spending time talking with one another. And that changes when you have kids, man. Trust me.
Yeah. So shameless plug, check out the video that I did on prioritizing your marriage, how to make time for your marriage. And then also I did a video about at-home date nights, quarantine, low-cost date nights. You can check those out. I'll put those in the description box below for you. Next time on Junk Drawer Mom. Me having like anxiety around being like a good mom, it was very stressful. And here again, he's not a mom, he's a dad. So it's like having to adjust to him not understanding